Good morning. Today is a really exciting day because I'm about to visit the L'École School of Jewellery Arts here in Paris. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, it is a school that provides in-person and online courses for all things jewellery related. This includes courses in jewellery history, gemology, and jewellery manufacturing and design. They run international jewellery exhibitions and have specialised bookstores as a part of their facilities. They're supported by Van Cleef and Arpels, and they have campuses all across the world, from the United States, Dubai, China, Hong Kong, and here in France. I'm from Australia, so although I have taken some of their lectures online, I haven't been able to visit one of their schools in person. Today I'm going to the school based here in Paris to see their current exhibition, Paris, the City of Pearls. I thought I'd bring you along so that if you're from the other side of the world like I am, or have an upcoming trip to Paris, you can add the L'École School of Jewellery onto your itinerary. So let's go see their latest exhibition, Paris, the City of Pearls. It was a short walk to the exhibition, only about 10 minutes from where I was staying, which is in the second arrondissement. To attend the exhibition, you can reserve your tickets online through the L'École School of Jewellery Arts website. They are timed entry, however they are free admission. When I was studying gemology, pearls weren't my favourite topic. However, as someone who works in antique jewellery, they feature heavily in Renaissance and Art Deco jewellery, and I knew that this exhibition was going to have some amazing pieces. When you walk into the exhibition, they have an explanation about how pearls are naturally formed. They also have this little section that shows you the different varieties of pearls that you can get. The exhibition opens with a large touch and field of small cultured pearls. The beginning of the exhibition opens with these incredible jewellery illustrations that date from 1865. The exhibition quickly moves to the turn of the century, and specifically the Belle Epoque era, where pearls become popular across all forms of jewellery. This piece is made between 1896 and 1902 and features natural pearls, diamonds, gold and silver. The use of silver is an indicator that it was the early 1900s, as it was predating the use of platinum in jewellery. The stunning necklace is made by Cartier and is crafted from natural pearls, diamonds and platinum, and dates from 1907. On the left is a brooch by Georges Fouquet. The piece beside it is another brooch by Rene Lalique. This amazing comb was also made by Georges Fouquet, and it's listed as natural pearls, enamel and animal material, but it's most likely tortoiseshell. Here's another amazing piece by Georges Fouquet. I love this piece because it really embodies the Art Nouveau to me. This is a watch by Cartier that dates to 1910. The band is made from platinum, diamonds and natural pearls, and the movement inside the watch is a Le Coche movement. This piece was so gorgeous, although it was a little bit difficult to video. It's another Cartier piece dating from 1910, and it's made from natural pearls, diamonds, sapphires and platinum. I just love the tassel details that's created out of the natural pearls. I loved this evening bag made by Van Cleef and Arpels. It dates from 1924 and is made out of platinum, onyx, natural pearls and diamonds. I couldn't imagine how many hours went into the creation of this bag with so many natural pearls beaded. This piece was incredible and features some of the largest carat old cut diamonds that I've ever seen. It was made by Van Cleef and Arpels in 1930s and is crafted from platinum, natural pearls and diamonds. I thought this little clip by Cartier was so adorable. It dates from 1940s and is made from natural pearls, coral, diamonds, ruby, emerald, gold and platinum. This piece was so different, and a cactus is definitely not a motif that we're used to seeing in fine jewellery. It was made by Van Cleef and Arpels in 2009 and is called Desert Lights. This piece was by far the standout of the show. It was made by Van Cleef and Arpels. It's called the Cadeau Emperor necklace and it dates from 2011. It's made from natural pearls, rubies, diamonds, white gold and rose gold. This was one of my favourite pieces from the entire exhibition. Not only is it very whimsical in design, but the level of craftsmanship taken to complete it is just truly amazing. These duck theme pieces are so cute, but my favourite is definitely the Cartier brooch from 1953. This piece is made from a blister pearl, emeralds, sapphires, diamonds, gold and platinum, but my favourite detail is the coral used to make its beak. After the exhibition, I went for a stroll through the bookshop. There were so many books on jewellery, gemology, art history, and also a few on timepieces. I ended up picking up 3 books and I'll show you what I got. Just got back from the Cool School of Jewellery Arts exhibition at Paris, the City of Pearls, and it was such an incredible exhibition. They had so many incredible pieces that were honestly some of the most amazing pieces of jewellery that I've ever seen. They're truly masterpieces by the world's best jewellers. Of course, on the way out of the exhibition, I made a little stop by the bookstore and I wanted to share with you now what I got. I'm a massive jewellery book collector, so I knew that I had to make a stop in on my trip, but there was a few limitations. Of course, a lot of the books are printed in French, so the ones that I got were a few of the English ones that were available. I also had to be a little bit conscious of size because I am having to travel all the way back home with them, so I couldn't grab anything that was too heavy or too large. The first book I got is For the Love of Jewellery. So this book was actually published by the Cool School of Jewellery Arts, and it's a little bit different to any other book I have in my collection. So this book talks about how jewellery has featured strongly in literature, opera and song throughout history. The next book I got is more of a reference book, so it's looking at jewellery, a guide to terms, styles and techniques, and it acts as pretty much a glossary, so it has all different terms and it's just a really good reference book. The last book I got is Antique French Jewellery from 1800 to 1950s. This book seemed like a bit of a no-brainer being in Paris. It's a really great book that goes through the jewellery history, also the basic techniques and materials used throughout French jewellery. But it also has a really good section at the back which refers specifically to the major French jewellery designers. So that was my visit to the Cool School of Jewellery Arts here in Paris. I hope you enjoyed following along. As I said, the exhibition was incredible. It's one of the best I've ever seen and I would highly recommend, if you're in Paris, checking it out. I will for sure be visiting the Cool School of Jewellery Arts here in Paris the next time that I come back, but I'll also be making sure to visit any of the other schools around the world if I get the chance.